everyone. I hope everyone's eaten for the day and has had a productive day and is finally sitting down with a glass of water, sweet tea, maybe your favorite pop, or a cup of coffee or tea, because we're going to talk about food. A South Korean scientist creates a tasty lab-grown food. You heard it. Another lab-grown food. It's an invention. Cultured beef, muscle, and fat stem cells inside of rice grains. Sounds interesting, right? Creating a protein-rich food. Scientists have named this new food source beef rice. Yeah, you heard that right? Beef rice. This hybrid beef rice has a pink coloration due to the stem cell culture medium. So the invention of this pink rice incorporating beef cells, is this our food of tomorrow? Would you like to eat this lab-cultured beef rice? What are some of the pros of this science experiment? Maybe be sustainable during a food shortage. Perhaps during times of war or famine. What are some of the cons of this? Well, it's kind of pretty much unnatural, man-made, and too much gray area. But maybe some of you are on board. You know, in times like this, during times of war and or famine, would you eat this pink rice invention made from beef cells, the stem cells? Korean scientists have for the first time successfully cultured both muscle and fat bovine stem cells inside rice grains, paving the way for a new category of protein-rich food. This initiative, published in the journal Matter, introduces a hybrid food dubbed beef rice. Take a look. Doesn't that look yummy? This could potentially meet a variety of dietary needs, especially in context of food crisis or when feeding disadvantaged populations or military forces is necessary. Yeah, so this cultured medium contains phenol red, an acidity indicator. I'll leave the description. In the description, I'll leave the links to 2 of these articles, and you can read it for yourself if you're just in disbelief, because this absolutely has happened. Engineered marble-like bovine fat tissue for cultured meat put inside of rice. Yeah. So, this mesenchymal stem cells, MSCs, were derived from bovine adipose tissue and exhibited the typical phenotypic profile of adipose-derived MSCs. The MSC differentiation and maturation within alginate-based 3-dimensional constructs were optimized to yield a rich, fat, edible, and engineered tissue. A marble-like structure constructs and composed of engineered bovine. Its muscle tissue was fabricated mimicking the inter- and intramuscular fat structures. And they grew it in a lab, cultivated the meat, and it was created from the animal cells cultured in the laboratory. And you heard it right, that was beef. Mm-hmm. And they now have that yummy invention put inside of a grains of rice. So what do you all think? Are there pros to this? Are there cons to this? Are there both? Even though you have maybe a larger cons risk or list, would you perhaps think about eating that during times of war or famine? Would you go as far as to eat this? Or maybe you think it's a great idea and you have a huge list of pros. Let us know what you think.